Andrew Esti here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Social Scream's album, Deinon Esti. I hope I pronounced that correctly. This one opens up with two tracks I want to sort of put together because of the way they felt. Inmates and the track In Dispute. They're quite direct and old school thrash sounding tracks. Solid, straightforward, hard hitting riffs, gritty guitar tone, gritty vocals, and ripping drums with some shredding lead work in there. So right off the bat, you're getting some old school thrash. You're going to get your head pounded in a little bit. You're going to get the tempo racing, get that heartbeat up, and you're just going to get some solid old school sort of heavy metal thrash just coming right at you with Inmates and In Dispute. So it's a great way to start off a thrash sounding or a thrashy album with that one. Then you're going to get a track that gives off two moods, I felt, which was actually quite diverse. I really enjoyed this in Frozen in Time. There's this subtle sinister attitude early on with the growth fixated to evolve, and sprout as the riffs and the tempo sort of come alive. So that really works as the first half of the song. The second mood is how the music sort of came down a little bit, and I felt there was this anxiousness and uneasiness to this track as the second mood. So you got these sort of unique contradictory sort of balances there that really flowed and worked together well. But Frozen in Time has many creative details, I felt, and I felt those details actually carried over quite well, and nice segue into the track Exagalos. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but the drums created something totally brand new to me here, along with the spoken whispered lyrics. Creates this interrogation atmosphere, really closing in, sort of suffocating a little bit, surrounded by intensity and darkness. Then the heart starts to race a little bit, and then the music does exactly that. It starts to race with intensity. So the song starts to pick up, and you start to go along, and that's what I mean is like the sweat starts to bead under the hot lights in the interrogation room, and it just carries this ferocity of this storm, and then you finally get the peace that it brings when it's over. So there's a lot going on in Exagalos. I really like the sort of high intensity and the sort of how it has a darker atmosphere, quieter to a degree. Like I said, the whispered lyrics, the interrogation feel, then you pick up the intensity. So it's got a unique feel to it, sort of how Frozen in Time does as well. Next song is an awesome track in my opinion, and very interesting one as well. Luna Dark has wicked lyrics, very inspiring and thought-provoking. I like when you get lyrics like that, especially when they have like metaphorical words and you're trying to put the meaning to them and figure out what it is, and then when you sort of come to the conclusion of what it could be or what it is in your mind, which is really nice to sort of have it figure out what you think it means, and how it connects so well to the music, and the music goes hand in hand with the lyrics. I really feel like they do an awesome job, Social Scream does, on Luna Dark with that, and the drum tempo has this melodic mood of its own and really helps the atmosphere come alive and amplify a little bit more. I love the vicious second half of this track with this piercing lead, attacking drums and vocals. Really amplifies and brings up the intensity of this song, making for like a memorable moment sticking in there. Like I said, that's always a key thing when you're a musician, is you want your songs, you want at least something in the song to really stick to the person so it stays memorable and they want to go back and listen to it, or like sort of like a pop song, it sticks in your head. I really feel like Luna Dark has several elements of that, the thought-provoking lyrics, the second half that's vicious and intense. So the Social Scream, I think, nailed it, all the elements they wanted to do there in Luna Dark. Now this next song I feel like is the magnum opus of Social Scream, Lost Angel Falls. This is slowly a swelling storm as Lost Angel Falls molds itself into this array of angry and painful moods. The guitar work and the vocals represent, many levels of anger as the pain hovers in the more placid sections of this song. And I like how the song slowly builds with intensity and blasts its way into the peace and harmony of the interlude. And so you got this sort of not roller coaster, roller coaster is a good analogy, but I was thinking more of like a river that sort of flows and then you hit the rapids. That's the way this song feels, and it blasts its way into the peace and harmony of this interlude, and it's like a drop off the cliff. So there's the waterfalls. So this song really does have a lot of analogies, I think, to what I was just speaking to with the music and the way it flows. Each instrument gets a chance to shine. You got the bass that broods and creates this dark tone. Certain drum parts really add to the intensity and really amplify and bring up the violent anger that I was speaking and sort of painful moods. So it's just overall a wicked job from Social Scream on their magnum opus, in my opinion, Lost Angels Falls. And it closes off the album, and I think that's a really good, obviously it's a really good track to sort of end the album on. Is one of those epic ones, and I think they did a fantastic job on that one. The Social Scream, there's a cool middle picture, shows a nice close-up of the artwork there. And yeah, I hope you guys check out Social Scream and Deinon Esti. All the links will be down in the description below for you guys to check out the songs and the links to the Social Scream and all that good stuff. And until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?